What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. This is take two.
Because somebody forgot to push the button.
You know what? Push that button. Phooey on you. Okay,
Can we drink yet?
Huh?
Can we drink yet?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
Are you?
See, he's even late to popping the drink. Drink without you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All righty.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so welcome to the Till Death podcast, guys. Just want to thank everyone watching right now. Let me make sure, because this did happen already. Let me make sure. Yes, we are good on the tubes. We are good on the YouTubes. We are good on the Rumbles. Let's go. Oh, sweet. Sean, you're here. Don't worry. We'll get to you in a minute. All right. I'm glad you're on Rumble too. You're steadily saying YouTube can gently screw themselves.
So are we on Rumble and YouTube right now? And then it'll solely just be Rumble.
So right now, if you guys haven't tuned in, because I know you guys haven't tuned into our show in a minute since we've done the whole switch over. Because last time we were just on Rumble because of YouTube's shenanigans.
Oh, that's right. Because we weren't allowed.
Yeah, we weren't allowed. We got in trouble. We got put on timeout. Okay. So yeah. So last time we were just on Rumble and Twitter. Right now, and the way we're doing the format, the format for all of the shows on the network is going to be half on the on YouTube, and so the first half is going to be YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, and then we switch over to just Rumble and Twitter.
I feel like as the shows go on, we're gonna end up getting like less and less time on YouTube because we're like, oh my gosh, all of our stuff is too spicy.
Yeah, all of our topics are too good.
I'm too censored on YouTube.
Yes.
I have to really watch what I say. I don't like that.
Okay, so I'll do these little intro things, give you some time there to check up on the things we need to look up real quick.
Yes.
So and then no phones.
Oh, my boss was texting me.
Your boss can wait. It's Saturday. Okay. So and we have the new top layer up here instead of being on the bottom. So if we ever want to have like a little ticker that goes at the bottom that like says, hey, give us money, or hey, this is our thing, we can do that.
Hey, it's like the quote that I like to say all the time from Bridesmaids. Help me, I'm poor.
Yeah, exactly. So just in case Jen needs to, display anything to
I
our
actually
viewers.
have that same shirt that she wears, Kristen Wiig wears on the plane. That stripe, black and white stripe.
Oh,
I actually
yeah,
have
you
that
do.
exact shirt.
Well, yeah, you're a white blonde girl. I mean, that's that.
I think every white girl has to have that shirt.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
what
it
we
makes
do.
sense. My dad says, hey, you guys, great to see y'all. What's up, Dad? Thank you very much. Hello. We're going to have some funny things to talk about if you guys didn't notice from the thumbnail today. So did you even see the final thumbnail?
I did not.
It's this guy right here. Spicoli, hooker heels, Fupas, trailer trash.
Oh, yeah. I got lots of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. So before we get into that, so up here on this top layer, you'll see we're going to change it around here in a bit, and you'll see what we're talking about here. So go to solo.to/tilldeathpodcast, PD. Oh, no. The solo.to is the full word, Till Death Podcast. I know you're already annoyed over there. Go to bit.ly/Till Death Podcast merch for all of our merch. The solo.to/Till Death Podcast for all of our links and how to stay up to date with us. Go to @Till Death Podcast, PDCST on Twitter and on Instagram. So you can go check us out and, send us some messages, send us some inappropriate memes. Those are always the good ones.
Not inappropriate pictures.
Yeah, no dick pics. You can send me dick pics. It's fine. I'll give you a rating. At Ian Till Death on Twitter and Instagram. At Jenn Till Death on Instagram. Soon Twitter. Don't worry, guys. I'm bringing her to the dark side. I just need to incorporate it with the dark side, with like the Sith.
I'm not even on Instagram. Like I'm on Instagram, but I'm not on Instagram. Like I saw my sister started following me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I think my last post was from like 2 years ago.
I don't really post on Instagram either. I'm literally on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and like only just because the only reason why I'm really on Facebook is to post stuff for here or like repost funny memes or the little shorts videos, but I'm not really too much on social media unless it's because Twitter, because it gives us good news stories. But anyways, so follow, subscribe, like, share, Till Death Podcast, PDCST, so podcast without the vowels, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I took down the locals and the TikTok because we're on those platforms, but don't really use it. And you can only take care of so much, especially running a whole network now. It's a lot to deal with. So let's go, like I said, solo.to/Till Death Podcast for all of our links and ways to stay up to date with us. Go buy some merch. We are going to be changing up the Till Death Podcast Network merch, so we're going to make a whole merch site here soon. Got a lot of stuff that on my plate right now, but slowly but surely we will be professional, I promise. Go follow, subscribe, like, share on YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute. BitChute, we're not live stream, but we always do upload the videos within a couple hours, or like the full replays or whatever, within a couple hours, or the next day. So you can go watch that if that is your platform of choice. But the best choice is to watch it live, so you can comment and we can read the comments.
I think this is my favorite part of going live, is being able to actually have a live response and chat with people. I think that's awesome.
See, remember when we first started doing this in audio, I told you it's going to get funner, it's going to get easier, it's going to get better, right? We're in that time now.
I know.
It's fun. Okay, so if you don't like our faces, fuck you. But if you don't like our faces and you just want to hear us on audio, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Google Pop, or our iHeartRadio, or any of the other audio podcast sites. All the stuff going on, all the audio podcast sites that are up there. I think we're on there, but it takes me a couple of days to kind of get the audio all worked out and whatnot. So I think the last time it took me like 2 weeks.
Because I come up here and you're like watching videos of people getting in fights. You're like, oh my God, look at this.
Well, it's
and I'm like, babe, are you supposed to be working?
Yeah. Well, hey, don't tell everyone that. Jesus. No.
Give away a secret.
No, it's okay. No, but that was one of the reasons why we got our content strike, was because we showed fight videos on Sipping with Sean, and I'm still a child. Like, you tell, like when you're a kid, they tell you, don't do something, and then my immediate thought is to do it. So they said, so they were like, oh, you can't show fight videos. So I just wanted to watch fight videos just because someone would be like, fuck you. But all right. So so you can go here, you can listen to the audio version of the podcast, but it's always funner live here. And if you want the spicier stuff, make sure you stay on here, I believe. Yes. Did I not put? Oh, no, that's on Rumble. Okay. So I believe in the YouTube description.
I believe.
Yeah, the YouTube description does have the Rumble link. So once we are done here on YouTube and we're switching over to Rumble, you can just click that link and jump right over, or you can go over there right now. You can get away with a lot spicier comments.
So go to Rumble right now. I have lots of topics that come up on my phone that are not appropriate.
All right, so I have one that we can start off with that has to do with Sean, that we can call him out for because he's here.
Okay.
And that's not as spicy.
What are we calling him out again?
We'll get into it. Okay. Then go to donate, subscribe, or share on Buy Me a Coffee or Subscribe Star. You can help buy her a coffee so she doesn't murder me. It's always great, unless you don't like me, then whatever, it's fine. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, today. Well, what are we going to be talking about today? So today we're going to be talking about the fact that Jen got called in for jury duty, guys. And she didn't get picked for the jury.
Hallelujah. Not
but
this time.
So she can talk about her experience. If she got picked for the jury, it's a little bit different of a situation. We would have to kind of tiptoe around. We'd still talk about it a little bit, but we still have to tiptoe around it. But she didn't get called, so we can discuss the Fupas, the Spicoli lookalike, the business casual.
Yeah. Business casual
equals hookers for some reason to women nowadays. I don't understand. I don't get it. She'll be able to give more insight on that, not because she dresses like a hooker when business casual, but she is a female, right?
Well, yeah.
All right. And then also, yes, the overabundance of Fupas and the yoga pants that should have been sized up like 3 or 4 times, right? You said they were way too tight. They were way too small.
Oh yeah, we'll get into it.
All right. And then we're also going to be discussing Universal Studios being called Fatphobic because of their waist size requirements for the new Mario Kart Ride in Super Nintendo Land or Nintendo World, whatever.
And that kind of is the same thing with Disneyland.
Oh, the Tron ride. That's right.
And well, more so Disney World.
The Tron ride. So we should we'll get into all that. That should be fun. And then so before we get into that, because we're probably gonna get a little spicy on that. So it's probably gonna be
that'll be towards
that's probably gonna be on Rumble. So if you want to check all of that out, make sure you go over to Rumble. We'll be over there in just a little bit. But before that, we're gonna do our intro, guys. Be right back.
Hey, Twitter world.
Don't pet the llama.
A pangender octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love.
I'm never going to look at butt plugs the same.
Apparently, ducks are rapists.
I'm really uncomfortable with this conversation.
Till Death Podcast. Brought to you by Till Death Studios and Violent Vibe Tribe.
So, Sean was trying to shame me this last week, saying that I didn't know about the certain style of flannel that I wear. He was saying it is widely known that it is buffalo check.
Okay.
The red and black, right?
Yeah.
I said, you're crazy. You told me there is nuance to that argument, right?
So, well, buffalo check is a type of plaid, but it can be any color.
Yeah. So it's not just red and black, asshole.
Wow, you're really offended by that, aren't you?
I am, because you're trying to tell me. No, you're coming. Is that what you're going to do?
What was your argument about it, though?
Well, I was like, no, it's just called fucking flannel. It's not.
Well, flannel. Okay, so the girl decorating side of me is going to come out. So flannel is really just
Is it a fabric?
Yeah. So plaid can be different patterns.
Okay.
And buffalo check is a type of plaid.
He said buffalo plaid is what I've known it as.
Yeah. So buffalo plaid is usually, people know it as the red and black or the white and black, but it can be any color, but it's just specifically the pattern.
Oh. You're an asshole. I thought we were going to be calling Sean out and you're like, you know what? Well, you know, you're wrong.
Like what you're trying to call him out on. Buffalo plaid, buffalo check. It's the same thing. I think you just got him angry because he wears his flannel a lot.
A lot. Okay. A lot.
That's all I'm going to say as the wife.
Great. You just got me a week's worth of fucking shame on the other shows. Thanks.
Anyways,
no, I it's just plaid. It's just plaid to me. Why's it gotta be a different one? Why we got all these different ones? But like honestly, like why? Why is it gotta be a certain thing?
I don't know. All right, moving on. We have some interesting topics.
We do. Okay. So do you want to start? Yeah, I see your sunglasses face. Sean, shut up. All right. So do you want to start a little bit on the on the jury stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we
That's
can,
allowable.
and then about half of it we'll jump over.
Yeah.
All right. So
There was actually lots of adventures on my jury duty.
Yes.
Because thankfully, like we have the call-in system here, so your request just says what day to start calling in. So thankfully, in our county, you just have to, or I text. So just text and they'll tell you come in the next day or not.
yeah.
So I thought I was totally out of it, and then I had a report on Wednesday. And
Yeah, I did the call it when because this is the first time I ever got called for jury duty was like a year ago, and I did like the call in thing every day.
Well,
But anyways,
San Diego County,
yeah,
when I got jury duty down there, they don't have a call-in system. You just have to report.
Yeah.
So it could be like a waste of time driving there. So I appreciate like our county having that.
yeah,
So of course, with jury duty, if you've ever been, it's supposed to be, dress appropriately, dress nice. So basically what you're wearing to an office job. So business casual. So I'm like, okay, I'll just dress like I do every day. So
Yeah.
like my black slacks, nice shoes, like a nice top, whatever. And people like either were trying on purpose to not get called onto a case or just really didn't give two fucks, because there was people prepared for the gym. So girls in their typical yoga pant outfit. There were girls who took the business casual look to mean, let me wear my 6-inch stilettos that are platform in the front. I'm going to wear my tightest pair of pants that I fit into 15 years ago, before my 3 kids. And they were like, the seam was like, and then let me have like everything hanging out. There literally was Spicoli, and I was dying laughing because I was a nerd. I got there early because it's fun people watching.
Oh yeah.
So I sat in the front, and as people were coming into like the main jury duty room,
Teacher's pet.
and I was laughing because there was these 4 adults behind me that were probably like all in their 50s, early 60s, and they were just commenting on everybody that was walking by out loud. So I was like, oh, these are my people. So Spicoli comes in, no joke. He looks just like the dude, the like wavy blonde hair. He's even got his sunglasses on. He's got his flip-flops on. I don't remember what kind of shorts he was wearing, but some kind of shorts. And then he had like a Hawaiian shirt that was like buttoned like down to here. So he had like his chest all exposed. And he looked like he probably just smoked a bowl in the parking lot and then came in. And he kept walking by, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. And so the people behind me were literally like, Spicoli's here. And then like a girl would walk by that was, in some outfit that she probably shouldn't have been wearing. So of course they blatantly say things out loud about her.
They don't
and
give
I'm
a
like,
fuck.
oh my gosh, these people are amazing. It's like, meanwhile, everyone is commenting on everybody.
Yes.
And it literally was the most random bunch of people I've ever seen in my life. So the whole point of it supposed to be a random mix of people.
Yeah.
Yep. They
like a
got
melting
that.
pot.
Yeah,
basically.
they got that down. Because literally one of the girls walked in was like, she didn't say melting pot, but she said, this
A
is
smorgasbord. That's another way of saying it.
no, what is it? Oh, petri dish.
Oh yeah.
She's like, this is a petri dish in here. And I took that to either mean that's like lots of people all in one room together and COVID. That's what I took it to mean by that girl.
True. Or this is a science experiment.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was the most interesting thing. There was a dude on like old man on his little scooter thing. Didn't give a fuck. He probably would have run over toes if you had them out in the way. Yeah, it was so entertaining. And then I felt so bad for the clerk that worked there though, because she was trying to give directions to people, because we all had to fill out this form that basically was our availability. So it was saying like I was basically screwed because I work for government, so we get paid 100% as if we were working.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I could be on a case for 2 months and I get paid by my employer.
Yeah.
So my availability is unlimited. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, crap. So like I was filling that out, and the lady kept repeating over and over again, don't bring me this form. Hold on to the form. People kept walking up to her. Here's a form. She's like, hold on. She started off really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. Hold on to your form. And then, like, by the 80th time, she's on the mic. If you have the form, hold on to the form. And it was like over the next 2 hours, she just got progressively angrier and angrier.
She just have a button that she pushes that plays. So when someone brings her the form, she just goes, "Do not bring me the form," and it plays over the whole loudspeaker. So she shames the people. Like, oh,
yeah.
shit.
Let's see what else happened. Oh, there was some drama. Like we saw some cops come in.
Ooh,
they
spicy.
started going down the aisles, like between all the seats, and they were just staring. So we're like, okay, they're obviously after somebody, because once you check in at jury duty, like you scan your little barcode, they know you're in the building.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, someone checked in that probably has a warrant out for their arrest or something. So sure enough, they found the person they were looking for and they hauled him off. So that was interesting. Everyone's all, ooh.
Ooh. Okay. So, yeah. So like you said there was like everyone signing up, like pushing the little thing in the front, like the little kiosk or whatever. You said
Yeah.
everyone kept walking past the kiosk.
Jury duty is point or proof that people do not follow directions or aren't aware of their surroundings, because it literally is the easiest process. You go through the metal detector. There are 2 kiosks that you literally, it says there's a big sign, scan your jury pass or whatever it is. So you literally just scan it. It brings up your name and everything.
Wait,
It
there
says-
was a big sign? I thought you said there wasn't, or it just wasn't
there was
very
a s-
visible.
Well, okay, to be honest, the sign wasn't in the hallway. It was like over the kiosk. The kiosks were off to the side. The only reason I knew to do the kiosk is because I was looking at the people in front of me and looking at what they were doing. So I'm like, oh, makes sense. There's no longer a person checking you in. It's the kiosk.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But people just would walk by and not pay attention. I don't know. It was just ridiculous how many people just didn't understand anything.
To me, it seems like I understand that with COVID, like less contact between people, but then at the same time, like if everyone's touching the same fucking kiosk, wouldn't that spread
there
more?
was nothing to touch though. It was literally you
just
there
scan
was
and then
a
print.
little light at the bottom underneath the kiosk, and I had my paper and just hold it up to the light, like as if you're at Target and you're doing like a price check.
Oh,
at one of those
okay.
things.
Yeah.
You just scan your barcode and then it
Oh,
popped
okay.
up on the screen, and then it shows. Okay, I guess I did touch it because I had to say, is this accurate?
Yeah.
And then if it was me, I pushed confirm. So yeah, so I did touch the
Yeah,
computer.
that's what I'm saying. Like if everyone's touching the same thing, it's like ATM. It's gonna spread around. Sure, I know. I'm just saying, like it never works. Like all these, it's just there were so many things that were put into place. Like, oh, this is gonna save, like not contaminate. It's like,
so
yeah,
the
but
last time I went to jury duty, they didn't have that kiosk. You just checked in with the clerk, but it backed up because she had to manually like scan your barcode and do it all on the computer herself, where this just replaced her. So I think it was just to make it more efficient.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was there
maybe
like 6-7 years ago.
It does make sense on that front. I'm just saying, like a lot of this stuff was set up because like of COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Because of
keep in mind though too. So that kiosk could have been put in prior to COVID. The courts shut down.
Well, because when I went into the last time I went into court or the courthouse was because of
the ticket
that I had. Yeah. And
there was kiosk there.
I think there was a kiosk. Yeah, no, there was a kiosk. So yeah, maybe it wasn't because of COVID, but it seems like it. But I don't know. For some reason, it seems like there were so many more people going up to the desk when I was in there. Because it was a petri dish of people when I went into. It was very, very interesting.
Well, it was like creepy too because obviously there's a lot of armed police officers walking around.
Yeah.
There's all these things on the wall saying if this light flashes red, immediately go to the exit. And then the girl even had to give us a whole spiel about
active shooter kind of thing.
If we have an emergency, like somebody brings a weapon or there's a threat here. We need to all be in a group and go through this door over here together.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah. But they kept talking about it. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of police presence here,
Mhm.
which normally there wasn't that much. And the fact that those officers came to the room, it was a lot of police
Interesting,
activity,
yeah.
like a lot more than usual.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
Maybe they
what's
had
happening?
recently gotten some sort of.
But they're doing a lot of, there was a lot of court cases that were put on pause because of COVID. And so that's why they're like, we're going to have, there was 300 of us that reported that day. So they said, we're going to have a lot of cases because we're backlogged. So
Try
that's
and
why I thought for sure I was going to get on
go
a case.
through, yeah.
But
And I'm sure they have, prisoners and stuff, if they're going to start. I don't know if they had started court cases already.
yeah.
Then they're going to be, already have court cases
Yeah,
going
because
on.
there
They're
were
gonna have
people
those-
coming in the afternoon that
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, I just got dismissed." And she's like, "Oh, was the verdict in?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So they had sat on a case for 2 weeks already.
Okay.
And you know what? Honestly, I had been called in before and got on a case, and it was a manslaughter case. It was actually really interesting,
Mhm.
and I was on that for 2 weeks. It is fun. It's a lot of fun. I would like to do it, but
I would
I just
too.
don't have time because work is insane right now.
Yeah, I'm pissed because I want to go judge people. That would be awesome. It's not like I'd ever do that here.
No,
At all.
not at all.
No, I got called for jury. I've only gotten called for jury duty one time, and that was last year.
Yeah.
And I was kind of mad that I wasn't able to get
I'm
picked.
for sure that
or
you're
even
gonna
go
get
in.
called in again this year because of how much is happening. We were all joking because there were so many of my coworkers that
Yeah.
had gotten jury duty just in January.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's gonna be an interesting year now.
Yeah.
But they said I'm good for a year now. That was my one day, one trial.
Do you remember when I?
I
don't know what time. Because if it was close to a year, I should be getting one soon, and then hopefully I'll be able to.
And I don't know if it's based on calendar year or like a rolling year. I don't know how that works, but
Yeah.
Maybe get called.
Yes, that would be amazing. All right. I think that's as far as we can go.
Oh, there is one other thing.
Okay, that's not spicy that we can. Okay,
that I will admit that happened in the parking
Okay.
lot.
Oh yeah, this might be my favorite part of your story, but that's just because I'm your husband and it's funny.
So I completely ate shit in the parking lot. Walking out to my car. And it was the most embarrassing thing because we were on break and I don't know how many other people were in their cars chilling, waiting to go back in. But I might have been filmed. I don't know.
I'm a dumbass.
My ankle rolled in my heel and then I face planted on asphalt and didn't want to mess up my face. So I landed on my wrist instead. So
I'm
that's
kind of retarded.
I just was calling you retarded, or Alex Jones was calling you retarded. Sorry.
But I literally expected to come off the ground with like ripped pants and everything, but I lucked out. I had no issue.
I just think the best part about it is that you came and you said, I'm so mad that I fell because I scuffed my nice shoes. That was your pissed off.
Yeah, I was so mad. I just bought those boots and it figures that I scraped them in the front. And I'm like, really? I can't ever have a nice pair of shoes. They get ruined. They get ruined.
They get ruined. Trevor. That is true. Everything is filmed.
Yeah, well, if you look up like girl falls in parking lot, I don't know. That's probably a lot of things.
But would that be? Is that like public record of like security footage of the courthouse?
Probably.
If it is.
Oh, for sure.
All right. So everyone out there, if you've ever wanted to do anything for me, don't send us a coffee or subscribe. Just send me the video if you find her falling. Just go through the past couple of weeks, please. Please.
I literally
put it
was
out.
waiting for my pants to rip, like up the crotch or something, like butt exposed, because I fell in such a weird way.
Yeah.
I fell like in a lunge position because I like
Oh, so you almost did the splits?
yeah, like I threw back my arm because I was like, don't let my purse and everything fly out of it. So I like held my bag. Like literally, if I was holding my beverage, the beverage would have been saved because I fell like trying to save everything else.
Like
But
the
then I felt so old afterwards because I was like, oh, my shoulder. Like my shoulder still hurts from that.
and if you know anything about our relationship, that we laugh at each other first for doing dumb shit and then make sure we're okay. So the second that she said, I fell, I ate shit, I laughed harder than I laughed just now. And then, okay, babe, are you okay? And like, kiss your boo boo. Like,
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
wrist.
pretty much what happened too with my coworker
Yeah.
because I was texting her.
She kissed your hand?
No. And I was like, she first was like, oh, dude, are you okay? And I told her, yeah, I'm totally embarrassed. And then she's like, apparently she told everybody at work. So when I got back,
I haven't met these coworkers, but I like them thoroughly.
well, you will actually meet everybody when we're going to that celebration of life for my coworker that passed away.
Oh, that's right. How?
It's in March.
It's in March. Okay.
And
yeah.
it's a BYOB. So
Oh,
everyone's
shit.
going to be drunk celebrating her life.
God damn. Okay. So Trevor says probably 2 angles of it. I'm so hoping.
Oh yeah.
Saved the invisible drink though. Props. Yeah, exactly. So
I am trained
she's graceful.
to be graceful when it involves saving alcohol. So I will ruin everything else. I will break my hand, pop my shoulder out of place, but my alcohol will not spill.
Yeah. When walking down our stairs that she's walked down thousands of times, not so graceful.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't you say you almost took a header like a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, because my pant leg. Okay, I don't know if this has happened to you guys or if I'm just a special case.
I'm dying over here. Just don't pay
Literally
attention to me.
walking down the stairs. Maybe like I walked pigeon-toed or something, but my foot caught like the inside of my pant leg, and I literally just like started to fall face first. So then I took my arm and put it down around the railing,
Which could have fucking ripped your arm off.
oh, completely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I felt like that was gonna pull out of the socket. So it was just even. I like did that one, then I did this one. There's been so many near like deaths.
Catastrophes.
Yeah.
I mean, would you have
think about-
died?
think about that though. Okay.
Oh yeah, you would
I
have smacked your
literally
fucking face on the
would
tile.
have smacked my face on the tile downstairs.
You would have had this much of cushion from that fucking
runner.
the runner rug that we walk on all day.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you know, like when that happens and you do like that fall, and then you like your
Yeah.
heart's like, whoo.
Yeah.
I literally just had my arm interlocked in the railing,
Mm-hmm.
knees on the ground, and head kind of like almost hitting the side. I'm like,
This is why we need a camera in more places than we already have them in the house.
no.
Yes. Yes. All the hallways.
No, I need to work on my balance. I figured out that's what it is. So in addition to doing regular like strength training workouts
Mhm.
this year and in like some endurance, it needs to be balance work. Balance is important.
I think yes, balance is definitely important. I will agree with that. And I think that balance would help, but I think that your brain goes so fucking fast. There's 80 things going on at one
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
So focusing on walking is the last thing. So it always takes its toll. Like it always takes the biggest hit is your coordination and your walking and you like going about things because you're focusing on what you have to buy in 2 weeks and what food you're going
'Cause
to
I have a
eat.
lot of
And
tabs open at one time.
your brain is full of open tabs. Like that
Like,
is
it's just it's hard for me to focus. I really think sometimes that I do have ADHD.
I don't think it. Like I am like self-diagnosing you that you have ADHD. It's fine. I have a special wife. It's no big deal. remedial because we're still on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. Okay, be careful.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. So speaking of that, we are going to jump over to only Rumble and Twitter because YouTube doesn't like free speech. I'll admit it.
That's sad. We really didn't get to talk about much.
I know it. You know, that's what we're gonna have to do now that we have the format kind of set up now, like all the pieces kind of put there. Now we have to make sure that when we have to do extra work because these dingleberries don't know how to just understand that people have jokes or opinions. It's okay. We're not trying to kill anyone yet.
I feel like YouTube is kind of old anyway.
It's just the biggest platform. Yes, please MySpace yourself into oblivion. But no, it sucks because it's the biggest platform and it's been around for a while, so everyone knows it. So you want to be on it because that's the biggest platform where everyone it is. So that's where all the eyes are. But it's Rumble is kind of the new player in the game. Because they don't care. It's not like obviously you can't show nudity, you can't show excessive gore or blood, and like you can't show like death. Like someone getting their head blown off. This isn't fucking Live Leak from early 2000s.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Do you remember Live Leak? All the videos.
Wow. I had not even thought about that until now.
Yep. It's nuts when you think about it, and you're like, oh yeah, all those crazy videos like that. Or there were some other sites that were ridiculous back in the day when the internet was, still the Wild West. You okay over there?
Yeah, I thought I saw like stuff. Okay, one of these days, and I always keep saying every podcast, like my eyes are slowly going badly. Like I can't going badly. That doesn't sound right.
No.
Going bad.
She's remedial.
I can't see very far anymore. So now I'm totally feel old when I go like we're in a drive.
Well, I mean, you did catch something because there is another comment. It was just like a blur that shifted up.
Like something. My peripheral's really good. From HR, my peripheral's really good. So it's like, yeah, I see everything. I'm gonna wear my glasses
Trevor,
so I can actually see things.
Trevor says YouTube is so woke it should be them tube.
Oh, I like
they
that.
tube. Yeah, I like that too. That's good. Okay, wait, hold on. So we have Bianca Zombie on Rumble. What's up? Sup, dudes? How you doing? Do you feel misgendered? Said dude.
I call everybody a dude. So it doesn't matter what you are. You have a peen or you have a vagine.
Okay.
You're a dude.
Bianca Zombie said Odyssey is the best platform right now. I tried messing around with Odyssey a little bit. It's a little like how Rumble is Rumble is to YouTube what Odyssey is to Rumble. Like it's not quite there. There's some things about it that are a little confusing and a little weird to kind of navigate, and since there's so many other platforms and so much other stuff going on, I only gave it so much time to kind of figure it out, and then I was like, you know what, like I got too much stuff going on right now, so I kind of like
you got to look back into it.
Yeah, I want to look back into it and kind of get that all figured out. It is a good platform to be on, at least to it's another place to find us. So you're not wrong to a point. It is a good platform to be on right now. I appreciate you being here on Rumble and checking us out. Thank you. I haven't ever seen you in the chat, so thank you. Welcome to the show. We have a bunch of other shows on our network as well. So before we get over to just Rumble, let's do a little thing. And Trevor, just go on Rumble. Just go there. You can click the link that's in the description on the YouTube. Just go over there. You don't have to download the app.
Fearful of Rumble?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. I know it's another app to download. Oh my God. It takes 4 seconds. So wait 1 second. Bianca Zombie says, in terms of free speech, Odyssey is nice. Plus it is also monetized. Oh yeah. No, that is awesome. I do like that. Well, we do have the Rumble rants here on Rumble. So if you do want to give us some money, you can do that. It's
cool
monetized.
That there is, starting to be a lot more options.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad like people have to seek out
other
alternate
options
platforms
because
for free speech.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
No,
insane to
it's
me.
ridiculous. So we can get more into that. We can say naughty words and talk a lot of shit on YouTube in
You mean-
just a couple of minutes.
No, Rumble. You said
No, we can talk a lot of shit on YouTube. Like
Oh,
not
gotcha.
like
About
on
them.
yeah. Sorry. I know this is Oh wait, we got a comment I bet from Trevor. But too many damn apps and places to be. Yes, I understand. It is so tiring because I'm being facetious, but I understand it. There is a lot of things.
Delete the
As I was just talking about a second ago.
I have the option. You need to delete your porn apps. And you'll have room.
Get
for
rid of
this one.
OnlyFans and OnlyFeet. Actually, keep OnlyFeet because, like I said, here soon, once we get everything set up with the Till Death Podcast Network, we're gonna have an OnlyFans site for the Till Death
It's
Podcast
gonna
Network.
be dedicated to people.
It's just gonna be
that
feet.
wear Converse and Vans.
It's gonna be
sexy Converse and
it's gonna be only feet. She's gonna show her 14 toes, and then
I don't have 14 toes. I have 12.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, that is a conversation. If you don't know about that, it's somewhere in one of the last episodes. Go listen and find it. It's you've crossed the line there. I need those apps. No, okay. And honestly, if you click the link, I think it'll even just bring it up in Chrome or Safari or whatever fucking internet or like browsers you use. So you can just watch it there. So you don't need the app really. But anyways, but I think you do need to sign up for it if you want to comment, which I know you like to comment, and I like your comments. So, excuse me. All right, so we have given YouTube enough of our time, so let's go through a couple things for all the people that aren't going to be jumping over to Rumble. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, all the things. Helps us out with the algorithm, even though we're probably buried in the algorithm now on YouTube.
Yeah,
We haven't
YouTube doesn't like us.
like since we came back or since we got that strike, we haven't gained any subscribers. Like I swear there's something put on our channel. It's not like we're a huge channel or anything, but we haven't even gotten one, which sucks. And we put out a lot of content, so we're in the algorithm. It's shitty. I know all of this is going over your head because you don't pay attention to the algorithm side of it. You're just like, I just sit here and talk shit about fatties. So, but anyways, guys, as it says up here, go to solo.to/tilldeathpodcast for all of our links and ways to stay up to date with us. Go to bit.ly/tilldeathpodcast merch for our fully stacked merch store. All the cool things, the bits and the bobs and the fanny packs, the shirts, the iPhone cases. We have yoga pants too.
Yes, but don't wear those to jury duty.
No, please wear those to jury duty. Take a picture of not like your. Don't take a picture of your ass. It might actually be kind of funny if it's. But we didn't put anything over the ass, did we?
No, we just put it on the side.
On the side,
I
yeah.
didn't want it stretched out, so it was like juicy.
Till Death podcast. All right, go to at Ian Till Death on Instagram and Twitter, and at Jenn Till Death on Instagram, soon Twitter. Go to at Till Death podcast with other vowels, so PDCST on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Stay up to date with us. Let's see what else we got. All the video sites, the YouTube, the Rumble, the BitChute. Check us out on the audio only podcast as well. The donate sites. If you want to buy us a coffee or subscribe, send us a little donation. That would be awesome to show some appreciation. It'd be great. It'd be so awesome. I'm being serious. Okay. So, Trevor, if you don't want to jump over, well, then later.
No, we got to do that. Well,
Bye.
bye.
All right.
Never
No.
seen Tombstone?
And to
Awesome movie. That's from there.
well, yeah, I would hope that Trevor would have seen Tombstone, right?
If not,
He only has 1.5 thumbs though. So did that? I don't know what that.
I don't know. If
It
that
means
had anything to do
something.
with-
It means something, but I'm not grasped on exactly what that means. It just means something to me. Okay, so with that, we are going to jump over to just Rumble and Twitter. Like I said, in the description, there's a link to the Rumble over there.
Join us on the dark side.
he's so I've seen Tombstone.
Just making sure.
Hey, well, maybe you could be my Huckleberry. All right. So go over to Rumble, join us there, jump in the comments. We will definitely read your comment and discuss. It'll be fun. And we're going to be talking about the clown world that we live in, where Universal Studios is fatphobic because they have requirements for their ride, because they don't need Shamu riding their rides. But that's fatphobic because
I just totally got the visual of Shamu sitting.
Like the SeaWorld Shamu is all they got. Be kind of funny. That's what they want. They want the Lizzos and the Lena Dunhams of the world to be able to crush everyone else on the seats. It's like an airplane. Like when you're in an airplane and it like folds over into the.
Yeah, but you can't buy 2 seats, or you can't take up 2 seats on the ride.
They should. Yeah, exactly. You just see one in the middle of the.
God.
Okay, so anyways, jump over to Rumble. There's a link in the description right here on YouTube to jump over there to Rumble, and we will catch you in a couple minutes, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Later.